I don't want to spend a dip to make them lose Bosnia, so what's a man to do? Also, that means fighting Great Britain. Troublesome. Jake, does reloading no longer break national focus? That's right, that was fixed in 1.7.3, which I've finally upgraded to. Because I was a big baby and avoided it for a while. That's the Horn of Africa? Okay. Shows how ignorant I am. Now, Mamluks. You have that as a protectorate, so I can fight that and fight you. And potentially the whole coalition. I think that would bring in Austria. That might not be the wisest move there. So I should get you out of the coalition as something of a priority. You're fully improved. And these will not take very long to convert, a few years at most. You've got 2 of them. Okay, there's the other one. Yeah, you'll be done in no time flat. And then we're looking at 2, 1, 1, and 6 base tax. Let's say a year then. 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. 4 years is enough time for you to do that and another. So, okay, we'll integrate you in maybe 5 or 6 years. Tripoli will come well before that because, way... It is very tempting to do the Pope. Everyone would hate me for it, but I think he served his purpose. I've already got the Curia in my pocket. There's no point even improving Tuscan relations. They're going to be pretty sour for a long time. But Tripoli is near maxed out. Algiers is. I can integrate the 2 of them shortly. Yeah. Okay, so what I can lose trade efficiency and gain it. No, I don't think... Oh, Mombasa. For 10 years of 10 revolt risk? Gonna have to lose that trade efficiency. But trade efficiency is good. Well, how much does 10% lower that by? Like 4 ducats? 4 ducats? 40 ducats, 10 years, 400 ducats. Okay. Did you just discover Zanzibar? It's discovered. We should fabricate a claim on it, I quite agree. And it's a laughable 2 base tax, so that's good for us. Can you steamroll Persia and the Timurids? I have no real need to right now. Why do you ask? Is someone allied to them? Just Crimea? We've still got a crusade going on you, right? Oh, it was called off. Alright, let's get them diplomats up and on the go. For fire is good fire. Ndongo is done, but Congo's still got a while to go. We'll turn the whole place Lombard. Now, could I set up a trading company here if I had a land connection all the way back home? Does it have to be overseas? If so, it might not be in my best interests to take all of that with Timbuktu. Does anyone know the answer to that? If I got a land connection to these provinces, would they still be able to be part of the trade company? Because if I do, that's going to link up all of this to the capital, which will include the Gold Coast and Timbuktu, and they're very important. Someone said yes. Yes to what? They will remain part of the trade company, or they will go away from the trade company? You can add provinces to the trade company with a connection. Thanks for the heads up. Get presence in India. Ooh, that's quite good. I'll have a definite answer for you in 5 minutes. Thank you, Maximilian. Jake, there's no land connection between Sardinia and Tunis. I know, but I'll be going all the way around the Mediterranean in this campaign. Because I'm greedy. No real need to improve relations with Naples. I'll be getting their land from Aragon. They only have 18 power in Genoa. Or 18% of the power. Is that because they're at war? Or did they lose their fleet or something? Well, I'm going to need reason to fight them. Roussillon, Girona. It's Girona and Roussillon I want. And they're both equally not very good. Right, I have seriously had it with Switzerland. They're going to have to go. I can replace them with Austria, France, Lithuania, Muscovy. It's going to have to be France. Rest in peace, 100 dip. Goodbye power projection. And my privateers are less effective against you because you lost power in Constantinople. But you do have power in Alexandria. Which means I can stop embargoing you, although we probably have a truce. Oh, okay. I can revoke it whilst at truce. And we embargo France. Yeah. Still plenty of power projection going. But I need more privateers. There'll probably be a day where I don't want to privateer because I own all the trade power anyway. In which case I'll just have to do without. Okay, so France was just discovered claiming on me. And it was a Holy Roman Empire province. 10, 13, okay, that's fair. Why do I have colonialism against you? Where are you settling? Honestly, where did you just settle? Castile? Ah, of course. Any rebels worth supporting your rivals? That's tied to your income, so no. I would have to sink a lot of money on rebels. Okay, so I still have long-time rivals. Plenty for embargoing. Could do more with privateering though, but that's why I'm building more fleets. Algiers is getting those conversions done, no problem. Sod you. Be very easily to convert to annex Tripoli. Are you going to stream whole year? Please say yes. I have no intention of stopping streaming. No matter how boring the stuff I stream is. And I think this is horrifically boring. Now why do you have a mission? Why do you have desire for Constantinople? You'll have to get through Bulgaria first. The same Bulgaria who took nothing in the Ottoman War. It's disappointing. Oh, this is my chance to be friendly with Tuscany. Oh, I thought I'd sent my man to fabricate those claims. Bad time to be Aragon because, truth be told, I want to annex them. But I'll take them bite by bite. There's no need to... well. Aren't you in a spot of bother? Right, so everyone wants military access to go and beat down everyone else. And who am I to stop them? Be my guest. But just leave some for me. Why are you fighting Aragon anyway? The conquest of Aragon, no problem. Please, be my guest. You and France are still enemies. Right, get a claim on the teat. Is this going to keep coming up? Oh, Mutapa is shown as primary, so I should probably annex Mutapa completely. gold and ivory. But I get so much more ivory by Mutapa still existing. But I suppose they've got to be wiped out. Jake, land connection does not... Good, thank you. Land connection does not matter for trade companies as long as it's on a different continent. That's what I needed to hear. I lost my claim in Andalusia long ago, okay. Now you got some pretty big friends. Including Portugal. Oh, including Portugal. Fight Portugal, take land. Yes! This is a perfect opportunity for a big war with Aragon and Portugal. Great Britain is a slight concern, but my galleys should be able to blot out the sun. Maybe I should build a few more. I'll do that once my other ships are all finished. So, what do I blockade? I should just send you all to... Oh, Antwerpen. I'll have range for Antwerpen now. That's excellent. Hopefully the British don't wipe my fleet. I'm sorry if this has been asked a million times, but why Genoa and not Lubeck? Just didn't want to play Lubeck. I played them before in EU3 plenty. Also, Genoa has these amazing missions to raise your mercantilism to 100%, and I wanted to play around with those. Maybe we should see about annexing Algiers first. Why Algiers? Why are you not going to fight that stack? Are you just trying to break my heart? Pushing us a bit of a force limit, but that's fine. Our ships aren't that expensive anyway. Did you tell those fleets to go home at war? Indeed I did. Who are you? You privateer... Oh, you take attrition whilst privateering? That can't be right. But it is what it is. Should I make my move in Algarve as well? It'll give me an opportunity. But it's also another outpost that I'll have to defend. One of many. Okay, good, you're making your move. Once I've fabricated this claim, I'll start making the other one. Probably start integrating Algiers and Tripoli before I go to war. There's a silent E in Al... So what is it, Algarve? The more you know. And right, he's doing Oran as well. Since Algeciras is done, it's going to be pretty much once you are finished, and that'll be 70. So you're working on these, and then you'll be done. We have the reformed movement down here, as you do. In any case, you'll be done in a year. Integrating you will take 2 years. I'll give myself a little bit of leeway in case some rebels mess everything up. Have you ever played Vicky 2? No. I'm probably too stupid for Vicky 2. Did you already get Pile of Gold? No. I will probably have to annex Mutap at some point then. Once I annex Algiers, I can colonize this land, so I will keep a colonist in my back pocket unless there's something really good around here that I want. Ah, the good old Andamans. But I can do better than that. I've got plenty of distance, or range, or what have you. Still, I probably want better range so that I can send my fleets around, so yeah, I'll make my move on the Maldives. Yeah, Maldives sounds good. And that's what I'm talking about, that's holding up. I'm sure this war won't be over too quickly. Although Castile doesn't look to be winning. Perhaps I'd be siding with the wrong forces. Colonize Samtoy, Jake. Yeah, I should probably make up for my my previous one by taking Samtoy, but truth be told, I don't really want Samtoy. Maybe I'm not worthy of it. Hopefully that doesn't sink you. Where was my head at there? I was thinking of something. No, lost it. Yeah, you know what? I think it's high time you did get converted. Do me a number and don't revolt. Ah, that's what I was thinking. You there. I'm going to need some troops to take care of this. Will you colonize small Indian islands? Pretty much just for the pretty much just for the supply range for my ships. I will need to get that presence in India. So many fronts, so little force limit. Makes me want quantity. Or I could just annex Iberia. Both are good, right? Oran will be done in June 70. It'll be done in April 69. And then it'll take you another not very long to do the other one. Do you want to colonize the remaining provinces in the Cape? Now, see, part of me really wants this, if only to connect these provinces. But I'll have plenty of time to do that because the AIs are more concerned about temperate land that they can colonize, so they're doing a number on Great Britain. I'm going to have to take Copenhagen before they do then. And I'm going to have to take Ottawa before French Canada makes a move on it. Ugh. Pointless distractions. Right, I will do them after Aragon then. Yeah, money for admin power. Definitely. And treaties are more like guidelines. No, I'd rather get rid of that aggressive expansion. Do the colonize mission. Colonize Connecticut. Nothing better to do. Nothing better to do than abuse missions. Two fairly useless individuals here. You're useless. You're also quite useless. And you as a fleet, you're pretty useless. I don't need to ferry troops around here anyway. Probably more useful down here. Disappointed that I haven't discovered this island yet. Because I want to send my colonists there when we're ready. So, I need you to do that for me. And I need to not forget about you as well. It's Ottawa, not Ottawa. Ottawa. I don't know. Okay, so you'll be done in October 1570. You'll be done in June 1570, so I can now integrate you. Bags of time. Heck, I can do you as well. That's just how we roll. 2 at a time. I need you to patrol between these two places because, oh, well, we've already discovered you. No problem then. Discover these provinces and then you can go home. As for you, we're going to need a man over there to deal with it. And with you guys on the integration, I can begin fighting you for Roussillon. Hopefully Great Britain doesn't do a number on my navy. Same goes for Portugal. But I'm sure my ships can return home. Let's do this. Morocco will siege up the provinces here that they need. They'll no doubt make a beeline for Casablanca. We have new, stronger galleys to deal with the ever-present threat. Yeah, my ships returned to Co, which is great. Great Britain took over as war leader. That's very unfortunate, because it means I can't separate piece Aragon. But that's not the end of the world, because I can still separate piece Portugal. Right, we got a colonial enthusiasm, so goodbye Connecticut. And hello, more diplomat. get you done. You get home, and you'll be there shortly. Ugh, traders, no thanks. Infantry fire is a great one, so we'll have that. And I do need more of that. Soon we'll get our next idea, and we'll think about what it is when we get closer to it. We'll also siege up Jerusalem for war score. Yeah, as expected, Morocco went straight for Casablanca. There's a slight issue that if Ko gets sieged up, my navies will be forced out into port. And that's also a slight issue. You might make a run for Cadiz. So much for returning home. Yeah, they didn't make a run for Cadiz. But that I can deal with. Here come the Austrians. Latin casseroles. I dare not lose a diplomat whilst we're busy diplo-annexing countries, because I've heard too many horror stories about it taking the diplomat that is doing the annexing. And that I don't want. Not at all. Once we get Jerusalem, we'll make our move on Portugal. Never did forge that claim on all... Oh, well, thanks Austria, you do all the work for me. Tripoli took no time at all. All this land, all this temptation to culture convert, but no, we won't. All Catholic all the time. No time. So we'll pick you up, and we'll take advantage of Portugal giving us this ladder through his own land into his capital. See, I don't have access through Castile, but I will get this free access through Portugal, thanks to them doing this. If we siege up Lisboa and these homelands, that'll be plenty to get us Casablanca and Ceuta, and it's tempting to take Porto, start expanding my influence in Castile, but it's another outpost, whereas I'd rather just punch my way directly through Aragon and into Iberia that way. Oh, that's a shame, he's running to Algarve. I'd rather wipe him for the immense war score. But by the same token, I don't want to... I don't want to get stuck over there. So I'll let Austria beat him in that battle. He'll come running back here and I'll wipe him when Portugal runs back home. There we go. Drop off a token amount there. He's going to run to Porto, no doubt. And I'll be waiting. We'll get tons of war score. I will also forget about you until you die. you'll be able to get there in time, at least. Yep, 5 war score from that. Works for me. And you're a lost cause. But that's why I sent over 2 more transports. Good old non-tropical Maldives. Tripoli gave me a free Carvel. Who am I to turn them down? I'll probably add them to another privateering stack. There haven't been any particular exploitative measures taken in this campaign. So don't you worry about that. Be real nice to get Valencia. It is after all a Caesar III province, and it's better than Barcelona. Now, what do I need to get that thalassocracy? Because I'm really keen on that. Genoa, Venice, Tunis, Ragusa, Alexandria. No doubt we got Genoa. No doubt we got Venice. Ragusa's a pain. It's only got that one centre of trade, so we need to work harder on it. Are there other provinces in Ragusa that are causing part of that? No. The Hansa though, the Hansa are sucking quite a lot of it away. Damn you, Hansa. I'll take care of you. Jake, maritime ideas. Don't I already have maritime ideas? I don't? Okay, well, we'll be getting those. Yeah, I want my thalassocracy. Ah, hello Bane, good to see you. There hasn't been enough Bane stream during my working time, so at least I get to see you here. Try and keep Castile a bit happier, because I'm no doubt going to be grossly offended by what I'm going to do here. Same goes for Austria. And we'll keep Roma fairly maxed out, because it'll help with gaining more cardinals if we have good relation. Oh, that's good. That's pretty good. When I separate piece you, I can... Hold on. If I separate piece Great Britain, I can't return that. I would have to take it myself and give it back. I don't want to take that kind of aggressive expansion. But by the same merit, there'll be plenty of wars against Aragon to come. The only downside is we haven't fought many battles to get war score. Well, another downside is that my troops are kind of stuck here. They're also doing an inefficient job. Yeah, I know I can't separate peace with Aragon. That's going to be problematic. Yatenga, you deal in grain. Well, of course you do. That's why you get agricultural cultivation. You know, I'm not going to get manpower or tax out of you, so both of it is a bit redundant. But at least if I get base tax, it'll be more goods produced. Couple of culture changes. Because Paradox says, what is African culture? Now, Portugal, I will want separate peace with you. My demands are as simple as they are concise. And brutal. Surrender these provinces. Ooh. Is that worthwhile? Would everyone hate me for it? Only Portugal. And I'm sure they'd see the funny side. Yeah, I like that. Going to make it easier to separate Lisboa as well. There's still Aragonese land to take. There is the train of thought of actually advancing on Great Britain, since they're obviously doing a terrible job of protecting their island. Wooden wall, my wooden teeth. Oh, okay, so you can return these cores. Trouble is, I want Roussillon, but I also want that to go to Naples. I really would have to lay the boot into Great Britain, but he could probably slap me away. What? Portuguese Brazil remained in the war? Why and how and how and why? And why aren't they fighting back? And just why? Okay, we could make a very plick Britain. Your explorer is going to drown soon, Jake. Really? He looks pretty safe and happy over here. He might drown himself in frustration at not being able to explore all these enchanting lands. No, that's not right. Let's do it this way. Established Genoa in the Spice Islands, nothing special. Alright, let's just hope that we don't get caught by the British menace. We've talked about this before, Jake. The CN will remain in the war if their overlord wasn't the war leader. Okay. I do forget things. I am only human. Okay, no sign of the British. Still no sign of the British. If they have troops, they're going to be in London. 30,000 of them. At Tech 14. Well, I got 32,000 at Tech. Also 14. I challenge you to fisticuffs. Because I want Aragonese land, and I don't want you to stop me from taking it. Still, this is not going to be ideal circumstances fighting Great Britain in his hometown. So we call in the Norman Mercenary Regiment. Happily to hold out in Norfolk because it's marshland. Oh wow. That's cool. That's really cool. No monuments for Scotland, but that does look cool though. Look how red those mountains are. That province may revolt, but none of my concern. Really can't argue with that trade efficiency. Especially since I'm rolling in the ducats. Maybe not so much if I'm this over force limit, but you guys can hang around there. How long have you been there? No, you must be from there. We don't need your boats. Those are my guys. I wonder if I'll ever get bored of this game. I also wonder what's the hold up for Aragon and Castile piecing out. Jake, you need to do a Scotland stream next week. That would be so corny. It's like, hey guys, welcome to hashtag independence stream, or welcome to hashtag better together stream, something lame like that. That just seems so cheesy. I'd be such a sellout. Now you have a general, but he's not very good. And he's going to be gone shortly. Whilst the British have 6 shock. Let's not run into him for a wee while yet. Don't like these troops just sitting around being fairly useless. I mean, I can take them here to pincer attack the Ottomans when the time comes. Although I'm ahead of tech, so I could risk myself. Pretty crappy individual. Although I do have to concede he's better than what we've got. Yeah, I didn't think that would win, but we have backup coming in. And when Norfolk falls, yeah, then we'll start making attack on the British. Make them acknowledge us. Now, thankfully, I don't want land in Britain. There is a slight chance that I'm going to want London, but it's very slight. I mean, it's going to be a pain to take. You'd have to take Essex, Oxfordshire, Wessex and Kent before you make your move on London. Whereas I might just pirateer the node half to death. It's not like Great Britain has any particularly good trade goods. A bit of metals and that's it. How am I really meant to get my trade groove on when it's just metals? It's not even like EU3 where copper... Oh, copper, the money you could make. Okay, let us make great fighting with the British. Or not. Six shock. River crossing? No, no river crossing. Fine, I'll just murder you then. Pshaw. They're going to run all the way north, probably to the Highlands. Chase them all the way south. There's every chance that they might go to the Western Isles, so I shall prepare for that. Well, we won't be going to the Western Isles, so he's taking that route. He'll be heading towards Aberdeen. Does the AI just kind of refuse going onto places where they can be blockaded like that? Oh. Not even the mighty hills of Lothian. Fake Romans about to retake Britannia. It's unfortunate, but he'll probably get his tick of morale and troops. Yeah, he does. 14,000 becomes... Okay. Oof. My troops are going to have to do a lot better than that. Could build mercenaries, but don't want to. My shackles. On the plus side, oh no, Lothian, so... There we go. I'm keeping my shackles. British Isles, so easy to take, you can do it with a few hundred men. Yeah, we're looting Scotland. I will never, ever grow tired of looting. Guys, I would love to form Sardinia Piedmont, however, that's just not plausible. I would have to become a monarchy. Okay, they may have insulted us, but they've still got the province I need them to have. At least they have it for now. Don't think they're going to have it for much longer. Right, I really need to make my move over there once I'm done with Aragon. It'll give me a chance to spread out the aggressive expansion as well. Another province down the drain. I really want that gold though, so... Do I really want that gold, or am I just being greedy? They don't want to make this easy. That's fine, I'll happily oblige. Look forward to thinking how to deal with this game when you can send forth your garrison to take care of people that are sieging you. Bites the dust. And that 4-stack could be troublesome. Where are you going to run to? Best you can do is London. Nope, you can do Essex. Troublesome. I'll save ya. With what, I don't know. Ooh, okay. They're gonna hunt me down for that. Could put my forces together and whip them. Or I could engage shekel mode. It's more of an and or, really. Still got cannons there. The cannons didn't take too much of a beating. So if you get there on the 27th... 1, 2... We'll help them out. worst they can do is run to Kent. Oh, no. Cogwall. I'm being told I should play as Greece. I wonder what makes people make these silly suggestions. And that's a wrap. Did I neglect Essex again? I neglected Essex again. The real neglect was the Western Isles. Wow. Good job, Naples? Pope? But there's something I need to check here. Right, okay. Sometimes you get an occupied malice, which actually makes you produce like a million units of gold. But we're not seeing it here. Oh well. Concession of defeat. Seems a bit too soft. How about all your ducats? Yeah, ducats. We'll leave just enough to siege you up, and we'll get our troops to Norfolk where they can repair up slightly better. I should also be a little afraid of Great Britain throwing troops over the strait there. Not terrified, mind you. That I should be terrified about. Did he board there from Land's End? Whatever he did, there's very little point in me pushing this. You took a lot of land. You took land that I really wanted you not to take. You need to give up Copenhagen. Ideal opportunity for me to take it, but no. Where is it? Copenhagen, return it to me, please. And could I be so daring? I could not. Roussillon for me, Venus to Naples. And all your money. Looks good. Getting rid of your alliance with Aragon would be better, though. Perfect. At long last, we can convert Kaffa. Aragon went into the coalition against me. Well, okay, that is understandable. They'll probably be in it for a wee while. CK2 is a terrible dating sim. Okay. This game's so not exciting, it's putting me to sleep. Get you together and get rid of these disgusting expensive shekel drainers. The rest of you folks get home. I'm amazed nationalism wore away in Co. And now I need to think where to go, and the answer to me seems to be overseas. I'll get some troops to lay the beat down on the Maya, who I was nice enough to give Tohan Kappen, I probably called it Copenhagen. And we'll be able to get that, and we'll take Ottawa. Glorious overseas colonial conquest Cassis. Vietnam, being Viet expansionist. I need Makassar though. And I need Austria excommunicated. But, ooh. When they go to war with me, that'll happen. But I need them out of that coalition as well, that's pain. Although I've already improved relations to the max with them, so probably not going to happen. Jake, did you want to core Kuta or sell it? I need to sell it. And with it sold, I'll be able to add Diplo-annex Morocco. They'll love me enough for having returned that province, so they won't mind the terrible things I did to their friend, which means I can take their money as well, since they won't be needing it. Look at that, fully Catholic, got all their lands back. If I just improve relations to 200, I will be able to fusion with them. Izmit. No, not Cell Province. Improve relations. Are you joshing me? Why? Why, Izmit? Turkish patriots. Of course, Turkey was able to culturally convert that. You still don't have religious 4. Oh, I'll deal with you later. And this province still looking like it wants to defect. No, they're pretender reps this time. What a shame. Jake, do you like Total War games? Haven't played them. They look dangerous. Like I shouldn't play them. They would just consume my life. Fairly broken troops, they'll need a chance to repair over here. Ugh. If you put a high maneuver general in charge, they get their troops back faster. So there we go. They get their troops back pretty much as fast as if they were back home, even though they're in overseas land. Oh. Reinforcement is 100% anyway? Yeah, well. That's unpleasant. Whilst all my boats are away as well. I could either give in and get some local autonomy, or ship some troops over. Local autonomy it is. They're only patriots. let's not have the same mistake. Jake, didn't you want to go after Asia? Hey, I'm getting there. There's no real hurry to take Asia right now. There's no European powers that are going to beat me to anything here. And I need the important centres of trade. So that would be Ceylon, Cochin. Well, it's just Ceylon and Cochin for this node. That's Bengal's capital, Bengal Delta. But with any luck, Timmy will separate that. Siam will be an issue. Important centre of trade and all that. But it's an 11 base tax dealing in T province. And that's pretty good. So much to do. In the meantime, let's take care of the mayor. Could claim Copenhagen. Oh, no I can't. Well, not to worry, I'll take it anyway. Show superiority, that won't be difficult. I can trust Great Britain to annex and core the rest of Maya. I just want this one province. Don't want to risk taking I might get greedy and form a colonial nation without paying attention. I've already got, well, I've only got one in colonial Mexico, but you know how out of hand these things can get. They'll almost give it to me already. I just need to lightly convince them. Will you take gold provinces? I only want 10 provinces. Make sure you have Panam. Why would I want Panam? And where is Panam? Right, Austria turned down military access, but they are at war with Muscovy. They're probably going to vassalize Bohemia or something. Bohemia must accept Austrian overlordship. The Palatinate purge of Bohemian heresy. Guess I'm wrong. Bohemia is far too big to vassalize. Panama. I don't want Panama. Why would I want Panama? Why would I want to build that horrible thing? And I don't think it gives you any particular... I don't think there's any trade node bonus to it. Fairly certain there isn't. If there is, somebody will correct me. I'm not building that horrible, horrible contraption. Okay, that's all we want. We'll take it. We'll core it. We'll harsh treat it. And we will curse the fact that it's plains. And we'll make a move on our other province, Ottawa. Allied with a couple of people that I can't see. We'll get our boats up there and we'll take it. Free merchant. We won't make much money from there, but better than a poke in the eye. Does Jake own Cree? I own the Swampy Cree. Because it's an estuary. Pretty much, if it's got the trade bonus, I'm taking it. With very few exceptions. Ugh, Alexandria again. All that time I was actually war with Mamluks. You never did revolt. We'll keep extra troops stationed over there. Okay, you allied mighty Kazan. Could it be time to fight the Ottomans yet again? They have a couple of claims of mine and I still want Mentees. Mali will defend them. Yeah, actually that could be more of an issue than I give it credit for. Fun fact, Jake, less people have Norwegian wood than the Three Mountains. I'll believe it when I see it. As in, I know they have that on Steam, but I still don't believe it. Let's cap that power projection if we can. A few more privateers working on Castile will have it done. That would mean Sevilla. Privateering my own trade node. What's the world coming to? Manpower, reinforcements, maintenance. Can't put a price on military points. Allied with France. Allied with Austria. No allies, okay. I think I beat you pretty bad, but good to know I can fight you. Now, Ottawa. No point taking the landing penalty when I can just march down here. Encircle and take. Jake, accept the demands of the Cathans. A laughable attempt. Okay, it is their capital, but I can still take it, no problem. Almost as if they know I'm coming for them, they get their troops together. And their friends don't join in. I'm sorry, your friends suck. I'll get my fleet back home since they won't be necessary over here, and I will need yet more troops, even though I'm far above force limit. Really, really makes me want quantity. Should I annex the Pope? It is good land. It is damn good land. Everyone and their mother will coalition me for it, but think of the land. Jake, will you get Art of War? Yes, I will. See no reason not to. Can't get enough of these Paradox games after all. Oh, wow, you sneaky bugger. That means your friends did join in. Still, if I just take this as your capital, I'm sure you'll give in. Hope that isn't too much, that might be quite a bit. Annex Tuscany and Morocco before worrying about the Pope. Yeah, but I can't annex Tuscany for a long time, thanks to aggressive expansion. Let me think, improved relations could take me up to another 160 on top of that. That wouldn't be enough. I'll have to annex Morocco and then wait 20 years and do others. But I don't want to annex Naples until I get them that province back, because it's fairly high base tax. Jake, idle colonist. Yeah. What to do about that? I could work my way down here. Or I could take Taiwan. No, even better. I can go here, forge a claim on Makassar. We've discovered Ryukyu. Ryukyu, you get to live in this campaign. Well, I can't see you, but if anyone's going to conquer you, it won't be me. Jake, I want red chat. Jeez. Fools. Yeah, it takes 2 years to get there. What a waste of a colonist. Does that count as Spice Island territory? Yes, it does. I might as well take the mission. There'll be yet another heads up for when I get Pussy. As for one colonial nation that I'll have, I think I will establish Australia. I'm not sure yet, but I think I will. I'll be having that. Pleasure doing business. The Mamluks are out, but I have no need to fight them anymore. Kilwa, on the other hand, I do want Zanzibar. But the Mamluks, surely the Mamluks won't become war leaders. There's no big difference between them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 provinces big. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But there wasn't that big a difference last time either. Well, I'm ready for the Mamluks if they do come. And it's just Kilwa I want, nothing special. I can start up the charter here as well. There we go. We'll get Ceylon, don't you worry. Jake, the Mamluks still have Cyprus. That's good. I'll get that for them as well. I sent my fleet back. It's also good. And Morocco, once your relations are sky high, I'll annex you and the Pope, the Pope, the Pope. See, I've not been having very good luck with excommunications of late. No, I'll keep the Pope on my side. Right, Poland is in debt again, so they won't join me. Even though they love me. Make me real worried about St. Lucia. Oh, what I should definitely do is establish the Fine Arts Academy of Mauritius. I'll enjoy that stab cost reduction. Shame the guilds aren't in power, they would shave a lot of cost off of that. Jake, give the French a piece of Genoa. I have no reason to fight the French again, unless for some reason I get a good opportunity to take Gascony. Even then, I'm not that interested in it. Oh, that's right, I got some free boats. When I integrated all these folks, they gave me their boats, and... Oh, I shouldn't forget Mali is Defender of the Faith, aren't they? So that means fighting them. Fairly weak. If I brought in my troops from here, nationalism is next to nothing. We'll face a little bit of attrition there, but not if I stick you in charge. And then I'll be ready. I just need to slap Mali about a bit. Mali might become war leader, but then that's just someone easy to kick around. Jake, in my busy game, Burgundy took over France. What is this game coming to? Jake, the E is silent in Gascony. I don't want to know that. I prefer to think of it as Gascony. Alright, Morocco, it's time for you to get inside me. I'm even going to send you a gift to speed up the whole thing. Plenty of money, but no time. Add these boats to the collection. I'm surprised there weren't more navies that I inherited, though. Have I got any going spare? Not really. Did Morocco core the province? Oh yeah. Fully cored, fully Catholic, and fully in Sevilla, making me wonder why I'm not collecting there. I think I would make a lot more money than I do in Crimea. Yeah. 2 ducats, part of which I privateer myself. But a lot of that will change when we get Morocco. We'll get this centre of trade as well. Should build up Iran. Next month is vassalization. Annex vassal. Jake, you need to reform your navies. Nah. So with you being integrated, I'm pretty safe to attack Kilwa. I don't want much, I just want Zanzibar. Mamluks get involved, I'll crush them. Mali gets involved, I crush them. Don't want Persia involved. Well, What's left of them anyway. Oh yeah, those heavies. Helps when I remember about these things. It's also nice that it hasn't revolted. And I'm sure it's just waiting for an opportunity. I'll be ready for it. 10 is so uneven. Let's make 12. I don't think Mantua revolted at all. Okay, Mali became war leader. That's a little perturbing. And the Mamluks did get involved. The Mamluks should be easy prey. Good. Smash them. Costs way too much to justify fighting these natives. I'll let them march on these lands, and then I'll just beat them up. I'll get ticking war score from having Zanzibar as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'll send you on an up and down journey across the country. Oh jeez, France is making quite the attempt on courier control. I need them to get some kind of friction with the Pope. Some kind of war friction. Sadly, I'm in no position to beat back the French at the moment. Got no troops in my homeland. I've spread myself so thin here. Right, all I want from the Mamluks is to get that province back, but I can't get it returned whilst it's under siege. Which means I'll need to launch an invasion of it. 15,000 be enough? Probably not, but we'll try. You only need to kill pretender rebs, I don't need to siege the province up. So at least there's that. Yeah, I did want Cyprus, and this should be my last war where the Mamluks are actually the focus of the war. Unless there's anything... Yeah, their vassals don't have... or their protectorates don't have anything I need. Right, we're maintaining our grip here, but I'd rather have it a bit firmer. Morocco has a cardinal. At least I'll get that one when I fusion with you. Right. You might be a bit rubbish, but you're the best I got. Did I close my windows? Hold on. I did. I just real loud outside. Someone asked how long the stream's been going on. It's been going on for 5 hours. Doesn't even feel like it. Also, it's good to know that these enemy patriots are easy to kill. Okay, so they're led by 3 shock. But we got the flank, so no problems there. Just need to make it quite clear that you need to return that to Blurple and everybody wins. To the point where I'm not even going to siege it up. Blurple might just get the hint and go for it themselves. Hopefully. Jake, I think you have an idle explorer. Thanks for the heads up. Wow, running +3s across the board, that's nice. Maybe I should make a better priority in the places I'm exploring. I forgot about Posse. The whole reason I took that was so I could forge a claim on Makassar, because, lo and behold, it's another important centre of trade. Yeah, I got my mission going. But yeah, don't want this province. Goodbye. These provinces are great. They're all temperate and they produce fantastic items. However, no important centre of trade's in it, so I'm not interested. A little gutting, but such is how it is. I'm gonna want a bit in the Malaccan node, however. Could take Johor. It's Taiwan I want. Just by carpeting them, that should be enough to get that desire for peace from them. But it is in the end Mali who I'm going to have to make peace with, so I should crush their men. Going for Bambuk. What have you got planned? Not too worried about totaling Mali though, because there's only one province I want from them. And it's Kilwa, Zanzibar. Yangtze Delta. What a name. That was my Steam message saying, "What are you playing?" I'm not going to respond to that. And I saw you, Doctor, adding me on Steam. I get a lot of people adding me. I say hi, they say hello, and then they never say anything else. And then I delete them about a week later. discovered by Makassar, but they won't exist long enough. To join any kind of coalition against me. Quite a few of these. I thought I killed you. Still, it doesn't matter if you siege me up at all. Just chase you down, destroy you. Bit worried about how confident the enemy is in defeating me here. But it was false confidence. Can't argue with that fire. It's probably going to take quite a bit to take Zanzibar. I don't want my troops getting that beat up. Not again. Whoa, okay, he's got backup. Oh no, no, that's his retreating force. Coalition members: Austria, Switzerland, Aragon, Venice. Who do I want out of that in particular? I'll be fighting Aragon eventually, but they're allied with France and allied with Venice. But if I got Venice out, I could fight Venice plus Aragon, and I doubt Aragon would become war leader. 3 provinces? 7? They could. They could, and then that's France and with Frey. Focus on it slightly. Hey Jake, do you want to go outside? What kind of question's that? To be honest, it sounds a bit creepy. Let's try and not lose our explorer for once. Mamluks almost want to give it up. Okay, you can survive 2 more months. Fortunate for all of us, you get there in time. However, that's an open sea province and that's going to kill you. How long does it take you to get there? You're safe. Good old supply range. And we unlock Taiwan. 6,000 troops, but I think a couple thousand can take care of it. Well, hey, I don't even need you from there. I'll get you on it. You can excommunicate Aragon. Jake might help isolate them. Didn't even notice. Thank you for the heads up. Let's just first make sure I can't excommunicate someone who's of greater worth. So why do you hate the Pope, or why does the Pope hate you? Was it war? Was it war, and only just barely? That's minus 50 with France, but that's plus 200 between you two. Still, you're right. Castile might see them as a prime target now. And why wouldn't they? Oh, that's gonna hurt. I don't fancy our chances in this battle. Our main force on the front is far too depleted. Wow, our forces are beastly. Not enough, though. Okay, that's one way to go. Yeah, they wouldn't give that up. And I'm going to lose war score when I peace out with the Mamluks here. At least Blurple loves me for that. They're going to be running for a while. I'm still waiting for Jake's Trucking 2014 calendar. Okay. I hear the strangest things in this chat. Mombasa being Catholic and almost out of nationalism. I don't have to focus any of my forces there. Mind you, if I obliterated the Kielwans... Oh well, don't even need to. I've got it. Boom. Now what? Jake, where in Scotland are you from? I was born in Aberdeen and I live in Edinburgh. If you're not so hot in your geography. Aberdeen is right here. Capital Aberdeen, yeah, okay. The area is Aberdeenshire. And now I live in Edinburgh, in Lothian. Right about here, probably. Fascinating. I'm in a pretty good position to start integrating Blurple while I'm at it. I could start integrating them when I'm almost finished with Morocco. However, it would take 10 years and cost me a ton of Diplo points. And they're doing an awful job of converting because they haven't got Religious 4 yet. When they get Religious 4, they'll convert these, no doubt. They'll have a fat chance of doing Constantinople. Which leaves Constantinople to me. Sadly, the blurples get to stay on the map for a bit longer then. Yeesh. Inflation degrades naturally, so that's not too bad, I suppose. Right, this has really shown me that I don't quite have the power to take on Mali just with these folks. Fortunately, I can convert these. What in God's name is a Firth and the Firth of Forth? How do you people count? I'd rather keep the mystery there, much like the mystery of the haggis. I've got an extra merchant. Right, that's odd. What happened to my merchant? Right, Alexandria, this cannot stand. Get that trade all siphoned over to Genoa, where it all ends up in the coffers. Curses, you took Valencia. Perhaps I should take Porto and Beira to isolate Lisboa. But where would he move his capital to? Because I want Algarve as well. Now we should focus on Porto. They don't have much aggressive expansion against me. Only 6. Despite taking that province without Cassis. Jake, why are you wasting wasting diplo points on culture conversion in Africa? I agree, it's a complete waste, but I just can't resist the discount that you get. This province only cost me 5 diplo points per base tax because its ex-owner used to be pagan. I could do the same here, but I think it's got nationalism. Okay, Oyo exists, so I can't do it. And who doesn't love culture painting, really? I'm less enamoured with it because it's Lombard, but I still want to do it. Jake, do you live near the A701 or the A702? This is getting a little too close to home. Oh, right. My boats! I forgot to attach the units. And that means the Explorer one's probably dead or dying. No, it already got back. Lucky for some, I see. Let's see. You are not going to survive. Not on your Nelly. Requesting fleet basing rights from the likes of Diviate would certainly help. Get these cogs around without losing them like that. But honestly, where's the fun in that? Let's just make more cogs. In fact, we'll ditch 2 of you and send you round. And when you get back to Liguria, I'll have a couple free. Jake, your explorer only has 50% hull. Ah, he doesn't even need 50%. Shark Bay. Let's never go swimming there. Were there sharks in the Mediterranean? Are there sharks in the Mediterranean? I have never seen the Mediterranean. Right, this time, let's not lose everything. We've already set up Taiwan, so I hope it doesn't burn down in the meantime. The Green Australian Blight. Oh, sorry, Great Australian Bite. Bait? Okay. Wow, what a misreading that was. The Green Australian Blight. If I could rename C-zone provinces. Not nearly as rich as I want to be here. Certainly rich in power projection and monarch points, but need more. 15 is the big one. If I got 15, I could probably trample France. If I had all my troops in Genoa, which I don't, or any desire to fight France, which I don't. I do want to fight Austria, though. Poland wouldn't help me out because you love them. And you have a guerrillion allies.